who is going to be playing Saberwolf, and Big Robot playing Glacius.
I really like Glacius in this matchup, so we'll see how it goes.
Helix Fossil?
Looks like the names need to be switched as well.
Wait, no. The names need to be switched, but what is Felix Fossil?
It's some sort of meme that's going around now. Just ignore it. Just
right.
ignore it. Big Robot getting the first damage.
And that's not going to work.
Neutral jump heavy punch. Gets broken immediately by a Big Robot. Looks like Robot knows this matchup fairly well.
He does.
Chris G just might not.
No, Chris G kind of knows it. I've played a few matches with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice
he gets
grab.
thrown right out of that. That must have been a mix-up input.
Another
Oh,
throw.
this is where Glacius loses. Is getting thrown everywhere.
And Chris G, the thing about Chris is he doesn't really break.
I don't think he can break on
I don't think
reaction.
he knows how to break shadows either, like
Yeah.
correctly, certain ones.
That is going to hit only once and be in Glacius' favor.
And right now, Big Robot just running away. That's gonna chip him out.
Chip him out. Good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Switches to the opposite side. Lands a full combo, and that's it for Glacius as well, going into round 2 or round 3.
And Chris G has instinct right now. Ooh, nice break. All
Broken on
right,
the
so he
linker.
breaks heavies.
I wouldn't have broken that either.
Oh, again, breaks the heavy linker.
Chris is guessing now. And if he guesses right, that's all he needs to win.
Yeah.
That's a
not
big
gonna
whip.
work.
Ooh, not punished though.
That's going to get by, but he's going to get punished for it.
No, he gets thrown right into it. And gets hit by the shatter. One more is going to do it. Switch opposite side. Nope. Oh, he did
just
press a button. That could have
just
been what
gets
Chris
hit.
needed. And gets hit by
Oh,
it.
breaks the
first
heavies
frame.
again.
Let's go.
No.
Oh, he has to just poke him in the eye. He has to just poke him in the eye, and that's it.
No, it's not it.
It's not it. We're still in this thing. Big Robot not pressing any buttons, and any cold shoulder is going to do it. No, he pressed.
Oh, that was such a smart instinct.
And there we go.
That was sick, though. I really like that.
It was getting close.
And Chris G is not smiling at all right now.
Generally, losing does not make you happy. Generally.
Generally speaking, yes. I mean, I don't exactly pop off when I lose.
Yes! Yes! Oh, girl! Yeah! Let's play video games again! Crouching low. Into stuff.
Chris G needs to take, very nice. He needs to take advantage of every time he gets in Big Robot's face.
As we noticed before, Chris was getting hit by Shatter an awful lot in the previous match, but now it's going much more in the Saberwolf's favor.
Yes, and he's actually very good at avoiding shatters altogether.
Yeah,
Like,
he's really good
actually
at
very
noticing
good
the
at it.
pillar. The pillar itself is like the big beam that comes out of the ground. The best way for identifying it. Puts on ice armor. Stabs Saberwolf in the eye. Tries
Nice
to do it again.
backdash on the Lance, though.
Still has armor. It protects him.
Big Robot is doing a fantastic job of keeping him out, though. I like his
Since
pressure.
Chris is constantly jumping, I would be pressing the hell out of that ice ball, man. I would get that thing out like crazy.
Yeah. And again, he goes for another puddle punch. I mean, Chris G has pretty much telegraphed every one.
Yep.
And he is so good at avoiding that.
That almost chips, but doesn't.
Oh.
No, he really needed
I would have
that
done
to kill.
that too.
Oh, and Robot misses his combo. Chris G lands a little bit of rest and takes the win.
Chris G runs it right back.
Neutral jump opposite side, empty into throw.
That's not going to work.
I thought that was almost a backdash from Glacius. I was like, what the heck is that?
Silly Max. Glacius can't dash. Do you remember when he could, though?
Yeah, that was weird. That was at the Evo build. It was useless, too. Oh, combos off of it. Chris
And
breaks
again,
the linker again.
Robot has done nothing but heavy linkers after the first.
After the light,
yeah,
after the light opener, yeah.
absolutely. And Chris has read that.
Chris doing a great job here.
And Chris, very smart. He's actually he was running away. That was opener ender. He could have broken that. But instead,
Lances
he's
his stuff. Tries to get a little bit meter.
going to lose his life bar for his trouble there.
He has not fallen for one
No.
of those lances into Shatter yet.
And trust me, we worked on that.
Yeah, the first game it was a problem, and now he is just getting beaten up by it. Right into Ultra. Nope.
No. That's not going to work.
He could have shadow countered that actually.
I mean, Big Robot can potentially still win this. It is
If he
not
lands-
over.
If he actually lands, oh no, he doesn't have the meter. I don't know if he can. He has to land 2 combos.
Yes, or a
Two
counter breaker.
full combos, mind you,
Or a double counter breaker.
or a double, triple, ultra counter breaker. Ultra combo.
ends
And
it
there's
early.
the first one. Oh, Chris is coming in though. He has no meter for.
Oh, doesn't go
He
for the
lands
break.
it. Oh, he goes for a shorter combo. But Chris now has the greatest equalizer. That. And
he's
it
gonna
didn't work,
instinct,
but he cancels into instinct.
and that's not
And
going to work.
that's it. He whiffed it.
Very nice from Chris to bring it back. But Big Robot also brought it back, almost winning that set and taking Chris out.
Really close game.
Yep. All right, here we go. Set number 3.
Robot using those jabs from Glacius, one of his best buttons.
I just want to stop commentating for a second to say that I was extremely happy with this tournament. Even though we were only capped out at 64 and I didn't beat Eduardo and you didn't beat Steve, like, I am extremely happy with this community right now.
Oh,
Like,
it was really fun. Fun to being able to enjoy a major
Yeah,
for AI, yeah.
people that traveled, I mean, Dramen's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a lot of Soka guys here, but, Grim's making it out. Big Robot is also an online player. And this goes to show you, if a game has amazing online, it can be viable to be an online tournament player.
That's actually a great point. My apologies since the match is going on.
Yeah, sorry,
as
guys.
Robot
I
lands
just
a
really
counter
quickly
breaker.
want to talk about this with Max.
But it's a great observation that if a fighting game has really good netcode and the players are able to reproduce that netcode, that level of play while online in a tournament, then that's the future of fighting games.
It really is, because you can practice online as much as you want, go to these big events,
and take the
and still do
experience
well.
and
Yeah.
still do well. Yeah, that's something that really hasn't existed to a big regard, because almost every fighting game has had generally kind of a big issue with its netcode.
Yes, and
And,
that's where the whole online warrior thing.
Exactly,
Because
you
online
can-
warriors generally don't do well
You
at
can
tournaments.
generally tell somebody how they play online because of a delay, and it makes it difficult to deal with. But in this game, that doesn't really exist. We're
No.
talking 1 frame or 2 frames, and that's the equivalent of changing monitors.
Yes.
You know?
So it's really not an issue.
Chris gets hit. Still ahead by a full, almost half a life bar, though. Although this is taking a lot down. Robot doing his
40%
best.
into a setup. Oh,
That's-
nice.
That's a great setup. Forces him to hit it. I'm going to use that, man. That's an awesome corner setup with Glacius. Jump up, light kick into the ball, and that takes the round. Going into round 3, Big Robot versus Chris G. Oh, maybe a
nice.
manual, but definitely a mix-up of some kind.
Oh, and he blocks it again. Big Robot has almost woken up with that every time.
Chris is using shadow moves as after, like, Shadow Eclipse after certain punish opportunities. He really should just go for full combo.
I agree. I completely agree.
It's a lot of missed out
Again,
damage.
he
Knows
has
exactly what's
baited
going on.
every one of those.
Armor goes through. This is what
Nice break.
Big Robot needed, but he loses the armor off the counter break. Comes back quickly, though. Was a grab attempt. Chris G getting really close here.
Chris G just needs one opener into Ultra.
Good stuff.
Big Robot still has a bar of
25%.
meter. He can do this.
Almost. Wow, that
That
shatter
was-
was so close. What's crazy is that Saberwolf has a longer jump than everyone else in the cast. Like, everyone kind of has, like, the same jump amount. That goes over it. Chris G
And
goes
there
into
it
Ultra
is.
and takes it.
Chris
Saberwolf
G.
has a little bit more.